Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So here, given these two numbers here, this one and this one, find the highest common factor and the lowest common multiple of the two. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so the first thing to do, break this number up as a product of primes. So here we can see it's an even number. So let's try and break it up as a 2. So this will be 1, 5, 4. Okay, so this again is an even number here. So let's break it up with a 2. So visualize 154 as 2 times 7. 7. Okay, now 77 is 7 times 11. So now all these are prime numbers here. Okay, so we've done that. Now jump to this. We could, well, this is an even number. We could use 2, but I'm going to use 10. 10's better. So visualize 460 as 10 times 46. Break up the 10 as a 2 times a 5. Break up the 46. Well, 46 is an even number, so break it up as a 2 and then 2, 3. And I think 23 is a prime number. So 23 is a prime number there. So all these are your prime numbers here. Okay. So now let's express this number as a product of primes. So 308. We can visualize 308 as a 2 times a 2 times a 7 times 11. Okay, so we can visualize 308 as a 2 times a 2 times a 7 times 11. Okay, so now we can visualize this number 460, yeah, hang on, 460 as a 2 times a 2, so we can visualize it as a 2 times a 2, and then times a 5, and then times a 23. So now, well, this is a crucial part. So we've got to this bit, so that's good. Now we want to know the highest common factor of 308 and 406. Well, factors. Well, 2's a factor here. Well, this is a factor here. They've both got, well, anyway, you could say 2's a factor, but let's combine these two together. So that would give us 4. So 4 is a higher factor than a 2. So the answer here would be a 4. Okay, there's nothing else that's in common with the 2. Only this 2 and this 2 here. So rather than saying 2, let's combine these two together to make a 4. Okay, so now the lowest common multiple. Well, the lowest common multiple would be the blocks you need in order to build this number and this number here. So if you look at this here, you're going to need a 2 and a 2. So basically we're going to need, hang on, we're going to need a 2 here, we're going to need a 2 here in order to build these two numbers. Now the next prime would be a 5. We need a 5. Even though we don't need a 5 on the top one, we do need one block of 5 in order to build this number. So we're going to need a block of 5. Now what's the next prime? Well, the next prime is 7. So we're going to need one block of 7. Okay, and then the next prime 11. We're going to need a block of 11, and then we're going to need a block of 23. You see, with these in your toolbox, you can build 308. You see, if you have these blocks in your toolbox here, if you want to build 308, you would use this one, a 7, and an 11. See, you can build 308. If you want to build 460, you would use this block. You would use this block. You would use this block, and you would use 23. You see, by the way, you could have more in your toolbox if you want. You could have another block of 2. You could have a 3. But the thing is, you don't need these. You've got enough here. So these are the minimum needed. Okay, so if you want to know the lowest common multiple, it would be all these multiplied together. So jump to a calculator, clear. So it would be 2 times 2 times 5 times 7 times 11 times 23 equals. So this would be your highest common, your lowest common multiple here. 3, 5, 4. What was it? 20. So this number here will divide this, and it will give you a whole number. If you get this divided by this, it will also give you a whole number. There's no other lower number than this one. Okay. So the next question here. So you could find the highest common factor of 3 numbers, and also find the lowest common multiple of 3 numbers here. Okay, so now you've got 3 numbers. So try and break up all these 3 into product of primes, and then you can start to analyze it and try to get to the answer here. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so let's try and break up to 216. So we can visualize 216. Well, 6 here is an even number, so let's try and break it up with a 2. So 2, so that would be a 108. Break up, well, 8 here is an even number, so let's break it up as a 2 again. So this would be a 5, 4. 5, 4 is 4 is an even number, so let's break it up as a 2. So that this will be a 2, 7. 27. I remember seeing 27 in one of the tables. So it would be well, 3 times 9 would be 27. So you can break up 27 as 3 times 9. So 216. These are your primes here. Okay, 2, this and this. Now break up this number now. This, well, we can break it up as a 2 here. This is a 4 here is an even number. So let's try and break it up as a 2. So this will be 1, 6, 2. Okay, 1, 6. Hang on. Yeah, 1, 6, 2. And then this is an even number. So let's break it up with another 2. So this one would be 8, 1. Okay, 80. I remember seeing 9. Well, 81. 9 times 9 is 81. So let's break it up as a 9 times a 9. Okay. Well, 9 you can break it up as a 3 times a 3, and this one here is a 3 times a 3. So here you've got all your primes here. This one and this one. Okay. Now let's break this up as hang on. So this here is your even number. So you can break it up as a 2 and hang on, 2, 1, 6. Okay, 2, 1, 6. And well, 6 is an even number. So let's break it up even further. 2. So this would be a 108. 8 is an even number. So you can break it up as a 2 and a 5, 4. Now 54, well, that's an even number. So break it up as a 2 again. So that would be a 2, 27. Well, 27 is 3 times 9. Well, this 9 here. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. Hang on, I'll come back to that. So 9 here would be a 3 times a 3. Okay. So this one here, 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 this one here. Hang on, and then this one. They're all primes there. So here, this 9 here. Sorry, if you look at our first few primes here, the 9. Well, the 9 should. Well, 9 is not a prime. Sorry, I missed that. So break up the 9 as a 3 times a 3. Okay. So now, in order to answer this question, let's express 216. Hang on, 216. We can express that as 2 times a 2 times a 2. So that's 3 times. Okay, hang on. So we can express that as a 2 times a 2 times a 2, and then times a 3 times a 3 times a 3. Okay, let's express 324 here. 324. So 324. Let's express that as a 2 times a 2. So that's, yeah, a 2 times a 2. Hang on, a 2 times a 2 here, and you got yourself 4 3s. So hang on, you got yourself 3 times a 3 times a 3 times a 3. Okay. And then the last one, 432. 432. Let's express that as hang on, 2 times a 2 times a 2 times a 2. So that's 4 2s. Hang on. So we can express it as a 2 times a 2 times a 2 times a 2, and then what else? So and 3 3s. Okay. So 3 times a 3 times a 3. Okay. So now if you want to know the highest common factor, so hang on. Let me do something. Okay. If you want to know the highest common factor, the highest common factor of 216, 324, 432. Well, highest common factor. Let's see. This is in common. This is in common. Okay. What else? Well, there's no 2. Well, 2 is not common anymore. So 3. Well, you've got yourself a 3 here. Okay. Oh, you got yourself another 3 here. Oh, you got yourself another 3 here. So here, you could say 2 is a factor, 3 is a factor, but you could also combine these two. So 4 is a factor. You could combine all 3 here. That would give you 12. 12 is a factor. Well, let's combine all 5 here. So all 5 here. Let's combine all of them. Okay. So hang on. So this combined with this would be 4. Okay. 2 times 2 is 4, and then this times this would be 27. So it would be hang on, let me think. Sorry. 3 times 3 is 9 times that would be 27. And remember, well, basically, get all these 5 blocks and multiply them together. So this would be 28 carried to 2. This one is 8, 10. So it would be 108. Okay. So get all these blocks and multiply them together. It will give you 108. Now, if you want to know, hang on, let me clear this. If you want to know the lowest common multiple of those 3, hang on, 216, 3, 2, 4, 4, 3, 2. Okay, the lowest common multiple is, well, the lowest blocks needed to be able to build all 3 here, all 3 numbers here. Well, let's think. First prime would be 2. So we're going to need a 2. Okay, and then we're going to need another 2. Well, look at this here. If you need to carry with you 4 2s, you need to be able to carry 4 2s here. So inside your 2 box, you're going to need a minimum of 4 2s, because with 4 2s in your 2 box, you only need 2 2s here. Oh, sorry, 3 2s here. You only need 2 2s here, but you need 4 here. Well, carry 4 blocks, and then you'll be able to build all 3. Okay. Yeah. Well, you need 4 here, you need 2 here, you need 3 here. Just carry 4 with you. Okay. Now you're going to need 3s. Well, you need 3 3s here, 4 here, and 3 here. Well, just carry 4 3s with you, and then you've got everything you need you've got all the blocks you need in order to build all 3 numbers. So you're going to need 4. Carry with you 4 blocks of 3. Okay, so carry all these with you here. So now, if you want to build 216, then you're going to need this one, this one, and 3 3s. See? Okay, if you want to build 324, you only need this one, 2 blocks of 2, and then 4 3s. Then you're going to need all of these here. If you want to build this number here, you're going to need 4 of these and just 3 of these. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is that if you carry all these blocks here, you've got all that you need in order to build those 3 numbers. So the lowest common multiple of all those 3 numbers would be, well, get a calculator and work out all these here. So merge these 2 together, that's a 4. Merge these 2 together, that's a 4. Merge these 2 together, that's a 9. Merge these 2 together, that's another 9. Merge these 2 together, that's 81. Merge these 2 together, 16. So jump to a calculator. 16 times 81. Hang on. So basically, all I've done is multiplying all these blocks together. Okay, that's what I'm doing. That's what I've done. So hang on. 16 times 81 equals 1296. So 1296. So this here would be your lowest common multiple. Now, if you get 1296 divided by this number here, it will give you a whole number. If you get this number here divided by this number here, it will give you a whole number. If you get this number here, 1296 divided by 432, it will also give you a whole number. So 1296 is the lowest common multiple of all 3 numbers. Okay?